Call the meeting to order and ask Councilman Little to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Councilman Poole.
Here.
Councilman Cotton.
Here.
Councilman Littles.
Here.
Councilman Watson.
Here.
Councilman Barton.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum, sir.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilman Poole to approve the minutes from the last meeting, seconded by Councilman Watson. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton. I may have called you the wrong name.
Well, you
I
called me
apologize.
twice, didn't you?
Councilman Cotton. Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
Motion is seconded. Minutes are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors here today. I think I know most everybody in the room, so I'm glad you're here. Approval of the agenda.
Mayor, the council has a copy. There's a copy of the agenda on the wall for the audience. Are there any changes that need to be made to the agenda today? Hearing none, all those in favor of the agenda in the form in which we have it, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say no. Ayes have it. The agenda is approved as presented.
Under old business, we have none. And the first item on the new business is TAP application.
Mayor, under the Transportation Alternatives Program for the Alabama Department of Transportation, there's every year an opportunity where you can apply for grant funding. The hope this year is to be able to get grant funding to be able to put a sidewalk down the old Castleberry Road area. This resolution will be approving for Goodwin, Mills, and Kaywood to make application to ALDOT for that. And it's also going to be pledging that we would pay for the engineering services and also a 20% match if such a grant were awarded to the city.
Offer motion to approve resolution number 150427.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Watson to approve resolution number 15-0427, seconded by Councilman Barton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes. Resolution number 15-0427 is approved.
I think the city clerk's got the next four items.
A regularly scheduled council meeting in September is on Monday, September the 14th. The mayor will be out of pocket on September 14th, so the request is that we move that regularly scheduled council meeting to September the 8th. That would be on a Tuesday, 6 days prior to what the regular schedule would be.
Offer motion to approve resolution 15-0427-1.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton to approve resolution number 15-0427-1, seconded by Councilman Watson. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes and resolution number 15-0427-1 is approved. We received a request to address this resolution from the Alabama Department of Transportation. Their plan is to pave from the southern end of Burnt Corn Creek Bridge to Old Highway 31. This resolution would mean that we acknowledge that they're going to do that, and we pledge to cooperate with them in any way that we need to. If they need to barricade a street, or if they need traffic managed or controlled, that we'll gladly provide that so this project can be done. The resolution takes the form of number 15-0427-2, if the council would see so fit to approve it.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton to approve resolution number 15-0427-2, seconded by Councilman Poole. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes. Resolution number 15-0427-2 is approved. Approximately 9 months ago, a tractor was placed on order. Farmall tractor, model number 85C. At the time, the best financing arrangements that could be made were for 7%. Well, those have been shopped around with local banks, and we have a low bid from Bank of Brewton to finance that tractor at a 2% rate. 2%, in my math, is better than 7%. So the resolution is prepared. If the council would so see fit to approve it this evening, to award the financing of this Farmall tractor to the Bank of Brewton for a 5-year term at the rate of 2% per year.
Motion to approve resolution 15-0427-3.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Watson to approve resolution number 15-0427-3, seconded by Councilman Barton. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes, and resolution number 15-0427-3 is approved. August 7th through 9th this year is going to be recognized statewide as a back-to-school sales tax holiday. That means that folk on certain school items won't have to pay sales tax. The State Department of Revenue has requested that we decide for this or against it, and for me to make notification to them of what the council's pleasure is on this matter. But if the council would so see fit to pass resolution number 15-0427-4, it would mean that Brewton would participate in the sales tax holiday, whereby sales tax on certain back-to-school items would be waived on purchases for August the 7th through the 9th.
I make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Councilman Cotton to approve resolution number 15-0427-4, seconded by Councilman Littles. Is there any discussion?
Steve, just give me those dates again.
August 7th through 9th. It begins at 12:01 a.m. on Friday, August the 7th, and ends at 12 o'clock midnight on Sunday, August the 9th.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Littles.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes, and resolution number 15-0427-4 is approved.
And I call on Lawton Ship.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. April
afternoon.
20 excuse me.
Good afternoon.
April 20th, the Planning Commission had a public hearing on we had an application for rezoning from R1 to a B3 zone. The location is at the intersection of Douglas Avenue and Douglas Lane. It's actually south of Douglas Lane. That area right now is presently R1. Somehow, in the other rezoning, it was forgotten or left out or something happened when they rezoned everything north of there. But we had an application from Liberty, First Liberty LLC to have that rezoned to a B3. And we had the public hearing on the 20th of April. And the Planning Commission recommends, with a stipulation, that the access to that property be from the Douglas Lane side instead of from the Douglas Avenue side. And we recommend that that piece of property be rezoned to a B3.
The process that would need to take is the city council would need to vote today to set up a public hearing, the earliest of which would be May the 27th. That's the day after Memorial Day. Our council meeting will be on Tuesday then. Have a public hearing, vote. All those in favor of it can speak in favor, or those in opposition, and at such time the council then could act on it or they could postpone the vote on it. But the request would be today to set up a public hearing for May the 27th on this issue.
Offer motion to allow the public hearing.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton to schedule a public hearing on this zoning issue for May the 27th, seconded by Councilman Watson. Is there any discussion?
I got one question. The recommendation that came from the Planning Commission, when the Planning Commission met, how many members were there, and was that a unanimous decision for the rezoning?
It was a quorum. In fact, I had to actually vote as well because we just barely had enough to be able to conduct business. It was unanimous.
Okay.
Lawton, you said something about left side, right side for entrance. Can you elaborate on that just a little bit, why they want to go to one side as opposed to the other?
Because of the traffic, it's just right there in that area. If you come off of Douglas Avenue onto that, it's such a narrow piece of property, it would probably create some issues. And so the Planning Commission recommended coming in from the Douglas Lane side. I doubt that AlDOT would actually give permission anyway because it's so close to that intersection.
Mm-hmm.
I would doubt that they would allow it.
Can you put that, I'm sorry, Joe.
No, tell it, put it back.
Okay.
But Lord, I know you're taking into account about the intersection. You know, when you turn right on Douglas Lane, you know, there's a yield thing there. The entry will be further, I'm sure, down the end of the property,
Right.
probably on it.
I'm sure that AlDOT would not allow any kind
That's close
of
to it.
entrance right there. It'd have to be on down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? The motion on the floor and the second is to schedule a public hearing on this rezoning issue on May the 27th. Councilman Poole?
Yes.
Councilman Cotton?
Yes.
Councilman Littles?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The motion passes and public hearing will be scheduled for May the 27th on this rezoning issue.
Thank you, Lawton. Next item is a mayoral appointment on the Planning Commission. We have 3 terms that have expired, and I would like to appoint Steve Nelson Jr., May Downing, and Ricky Thomas. Next is
Hey, Ricky, I'm trying to get the names.
The name is last
Ricky
name.
Thomas.
Ricky Thomas.
We have another mayoral appointment to the Board of Zoning Adjustments. We have 2 vacancies, 2 terms have expired. I'd like to appoint Chris Griffin and Amanda Bell.
Is it Amanda Bell?
Amanda Bell. Public Library Board, we have a term expiring, and I would like, it's a appointment by the council. I'd like to appoint a committee of Pat Pooh and Councilman Bill Littles.
That's okay with
Yeah, that's all done.
And we have a term expiring on the school board. That's appointed by the council. And I'd like to appoint a committee of Councilman Fred Barton and Councilman Frank Cotton. We have a vacancy on the cemetery board, and that's a mayoral appointment, and I'd like to appoint Sammy Weaver to take that position. Announcements and comments.
I have no announcements, have no comments to come from the floor, sir.
Motion we adjourn.